Well, you're back here. Try to come on the show and say, my main cow say this is the last leg. The big dream Jumedino on Adom TV, multi TV. So, me don't mind any comment. 9:25. You better say for being part of this great show. We started 5:45 a.m. If you're man Kwata Maklo, Kejua, Sister Sandy be a guy, Akwesinsia, and then finally my good self, and the entire team led by Welbeck Kofi Ampedu, camera, sound for you know. You want me say AD Jumaso Kodemam General Akwaba.
O my me Joso.
Bibi come on.
Nyakopon dia che ya won kwan ya ho dia betra de ho de ye. Na bibia nya kama se no ma ekoso wa memu a anope ye kan wasem ha no. One as a citizen of this country no I'm worried. Ya dia ha me pa. Na mamefa akunya we so na menchia ahwefo ene etifo omo hwe Facebook na omo hwe TV so nyina o my kamemba studio ha no pay me ano na mahwehya to say be it is just fair say aban bia ba amamum fofura at least for the sake of peace and collaboration ne se bebo ama ban betoto no ma no ko bibia me ka se Ghana first ti me imagine say ka ban me kan asem bia until say bia after 100 days there and the twem be 3 months nanka ya transi nyina ne ya hwe be bia mamu na besi asakra na e wasem yukra kas NPP officially yaka but 100 days no so so no me koso wiemu cocaine ho nsema e koso termination of appointments e koso galanse ho nsema e koso no o my yakase ye twa ma 100 days na beso a na ye great disservice to the country.
When you say no me koso because Kwesi Ankasa submissions and an admission by our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, giving the directives for a team to be formed to look into these matters on the issue about terminations. Their reasons are Omar signing to want to revoke your Mojimano terminate. On the issue of Galamsey, now if you go through even the dailies for today, it's been described as a terrorist approach, attack approach. Let's see them as terrorists because so clearly, it's not just the government sitting unconcerned, but government is making a move. What makes you worry at this point?
Omar. Ghana, iwo nipeku be mienu. Enkanka, nifa nipeku be miensa. Enkanka eba apato hansema. Omai, unimi se yonkofu bi wa ha. Oni die, oyendisi ni. Inti abato bi atobako, edu obako toaba. Yonkofu bi so wa ha, omiye NPP for. Abato bi edu obako toaba. And your uncle be on my omotog or memhan or montuaba. Wouldn't say was her. Share Osha Ghana, a registered voter, your electoral commission to edu 2 year the twaba. Over bare 18,774,000 and it was. Oka and Kofua or motuaba ma NPP ni NDC in Abuma in terms of percentage, a basis to 1%. Say even with the register no crown, there are about 39% are omantuaba. For whatever reasons, omuneni. Obu wa want to aba. Obu okra wonje aba ni mi ni ndi. Obu okra na bamebu. Ena offer NDC aba omu wini ye. In terms of percentage of the registered voter. So that's 6,591,790 no. It represents just 35% of the registered voters. To my Osha, you were about 65% are more registered voters now. Either say omo to my NPP or man to amend this or man to aba. Who form the majority? So but whatever be the case, whether NDC abani a small minority in the voter register or say omo ye DMB yakoto aba, omo de do omo na show omo sem. Enti asem bia efa oma hu bia no. Se bi enya ndisi nkwa ne hie omo. Your NPP your position say a responsible opposition party emema ban no normal way no ebe so ni ene o mo so a omo nya NPP for mo to ase de make man to aba ta sem bi ebe fa man hu bi ebe koso bia no ya de a ihia Ghana fo hwe ekoba nse oba here 1st April ana minority caucus era in team Fojo one na a ranking member on defense and interior a press conference away you know or the normal bear miensa in the tuja edi kind or say o share 9th February 2025 national security edinfoni cameraman ediomachi eko warehouse bi ewo Sapiman omokoye no omokwa 12 20-footer containers 20-footer container no baaku mienu miensa 12 na gold bar suspected gold bars ewom gold ya molding into bars ewo ho so gold so you molding into bars it means one thing for export and unspecified amount of money cash sika kese pa yokoy infonimu yi bi wa obi ehu saa de na ekoso no question odi kan busa say from February ebesi samre no aban national security om prepare om koy amadwuma om ye ekotwa infoni ekoye bibia no yente om ka ti akosisen. That was the first question obisa. The second question was busa and say yakohu cocaine o ton on the street value no baako wo secondi ye o ton sa cocaine hu second o ton ye $150 million ana baako mko hu wo Cape Coast eno so ye $350 million o kan ni ni buma $500 million worth of cocaine and normal yako eno so yente bibia mfra ban no ehwehwemu ekos akosisen ansa na wode third one na eba se ewiem hyemienu bi aba bisi o member baako private plane or say private jet a friend Cavoc Air private jet make no Antonov AN 112B abisi o member ebisi o member 12 March in the free Ghana 25th March which my be 13 days and was say another plane air mid flight N823 AM and also be see Ghana 20th March in the free Ghana so 25th March oko further explain say Osha air mid flight nearby ABC Ghana hano. Time is free Ghana ha. 1 AM on the 25th of March. And private jet Covec Air no also free Ghana ha 6:30 AM on the 25th of March, the same day. Then he made a very serious allegation or gave serious information. He said flight ni mi enu nyina no if you island be a Spain a friend Gran Canaria my opama wo umrantie no engongo saa Gran Canaria ho edin ewo hwe ewiasim nyina wo hwe baabi a omudi sumasidwa a friend money laundering sikasamudwa na se enumone ye topa wo ho no e saa island e ka ho na planes too no wasini nyina na free Gran Canaria no ene ba Ghana tiaban ehwehwem ampa sebi mebo mampeni ma baso menka se me general secretary NPP ti o mampeni ya de bi ya mo na baso in fact wo ye adwuma se o mampeni e de beto abonten se asema intim fojo onye obo intim fojo reverend e ka no sebi security agencies ewo ho nakoko national security, national investigation bureau NIB, police, any airport aviation your cambo. She word ni no more nin cambo, no more yet you must say be a summer wakano. You bet me ahwehwe in yehu if you say on person na parents ye beka say Ghana akoye baby a nkofo di nubone eba ene say nkofo di sika bi a say bi amfa kwa papa so beba enti omonhwe no musiesie ebiem to aid asama mampeni kan ye ana Reverend Tim Fojo etro krata through Committee on Defense and Interior say ene sade a say be ya adwuma ne be mbre na nya din no o ma ye invite joint security for ni nyina amombra na o metena se na ensem no obia the chef o mu no ani no ma wo nyina ye ntena se ne ye nka wasem NDC for majority o mo parliament o say there be o mo mpene emma sa joint security for no emba parliament embi busa o mo sa asem no if you say wo hwema Committee on Defense and Interior, I'm the what the supervisory role. So I'm share a my sick assent, a my difference, bambo hon seminar. By any man this is company. As I'm not sure as you call my him. NPP, who say you can't was a party. You can't was. Then all of a sudden, share Obia or Kasamo man Penny Mahama, President spokesperson. Kasabi Upenia Kasem. The directive about as subordinate be ashina see a okasamano no enya said why dream na de kasa o who take instructions from opinion ho opinion babo ntia ba be kasa o ba ya abra committee ni nyantana se enka ho asem ka bibia no na obeka nsem ba ko mienu bi a te se adwuma security for no kwa be ye no obi be say you are interfering evidence ti asema you are for to kwache kan was say planes 2 ampa eba Ghana. First one na eye private plane no. Eye Antonov 12 VK no. Eye efri Rwanda ene Angola ene eba Ghana. Now according to Ofosu Kwachi, was say plane no adikonti a eba Ghana ha ne se Rwanda ene Angola. Omuni Bruni lances be a friend RA3 certification. Ma kwama cargo planes. It me free Africa. I do call Europe. Now normal war plane according to him. Oil drilling machines or equipment and also plane or commodity call Europe. Second one was it air made. I no so bad Ghana no. Sa plane no esi Ghana. And so if you want Rwanda ni Angola and eba. Na eno so isi Ghana for refuel. And after so staff are no more normal bread. Na so mo jo ma home. In both places ni nyina no ebesi Ghana no enya maintenance or challenges. Therefore say planes won bibi essay. You say question na yebu say ho ne say. Honorable Tim Fojo. Say plane free Gran Canaria and a bag Ghana Street. Honorable Fellows of Fuskachi say plane free Rwanda and Angola and a buy. Omari Kamenya Kayamfa map of Africa and to Efidino so. Nanko be a share. What question be a say Honorable Fuskachi to meet church Ghana for near Tiasia. Osha map of Africa. Osha baby a Rwanda eshe. Now she baby a Angola esusuwa. Ni na Osha the right side of Africa, east side o. In fact, Rwanda kwade eben Ethiopia, eben Kenya. And Angola susu ben South Africa. Era fosu kwache kasa no wantima nkyere se plane no ebia starting free Angola and the call Rwanda and Saneba Ghana. Now say if Rwanda and the Angola and Saneba Ghana. First one was say RA3 certificate. At the country I play nearby. Engineer Eba Ghana and say name certificate. O my Oko Congo, Angola, Omo airport bi omo si fefe friend Antonio Agostino Neto International Airport. Website bi a friend VER Angola. Na say opeso nya fu eyi na check www.verangola.net. Oko website now as far back as November 7th, 2024. It gave history about Sa airport no. Emane ka say Sa R83 certificate you are for to catch say Rwanda ni Angola eni bi no. Angola enya Sa certificate no 19 December 2023.
19 December 2023. Maybe he was not on top when Okasano.
Oh,
maybe. Maybe. Can you give me that benefit of the doubt? That maybe he was not on top. That they've acquired that certificate. So clearly what it means is that they were barred from those things stopping there. He's not gone back to check. So a lawyer.
Back country say bido kan no wahem fonso. And so far as back no mean to me man the benefit of the doubt because idea no e da bonten. Say bi oba catch us oh dem kan my mistake then kame metenanka. But anopa me no ka say ombra bonten me ka hwe. 2 enya no kre nti based on information am down on enya no kre because Angola was our certification no I am cargo etimi call aman
okay so Ampedu Mesro just get the minister for us to do that clarification. It's important because maybe man the benefit of the doubt say as of 2023
December 19th December
maybe he was not on top of that information, so it will be fair if that is the status
no
for him to come
out. Until the one amaka.
Yeah.
And 2 according to Era Felix Fosukwachi but say plane no Eko Europe, but any certification to never Ghana me boy. And I'm a man for to say Rwanda. Whether plane free Angola the call Rwanda if Angola na Rwanda the call Angola na ni na remember on fatu. Ethiopia airport. Africa ha one of the most busiest airports in Africa in Ethiopia. Omo RA3 certificate me no so many bi. Ethiopia few Kenya as you closer to Rwanda. Omo RA3 certificate bia na so many bi.
They have.
Enti ebede na plane was so per certification. Etwa Ethiopia atwa Kenya ho. Aba straight to Ghana. Say Ghana and there was a certification bi. In any case, say uko Europe from Africa no okosoro remember. Morocco ni wo. Egypt ni wo. Even Libya ni wo. And sa Tunisia ni wo. Algeria ni wo. And sa Ukraine nyina say indeed say the era for so kwache catch and sanet here. Argentina play no ankosoro to get closer to Europe to get certification. Name a free East Africa. Etwa ba West Africa be see Ghana. You see when you your questions are your person minister no otimi cheche mu bi.
Okay, so map on that no. And you be say the general secretary can. But still I'm not getting your point. So you are suggesting that the information put out by the communications minister no government communications any papa.
You see, Omai Sebi position me kra no. Me medina be ka say papa any papa. But a normal dey abeto abonte no. Ana mpese nya interrogate. Na yebusa question say wakasa na emu no ma bi wo ha ye nyanti ase to the brabe chichim ti say say ma mebusa nyina enkomo ne yedi etoso biem ofa second flight na eye emid na wo say e ba Ghana no mo sister station my joy ebra yiwa fosu kwachi hhre mu no on 3rd April 2025 all my reasons no STT said made no eno so free Rwanda Angola and the BP Ghana but okase plane no start free Grand Canary and ba Ghana at least for the first time no ya established said there's a certain island called Grand Canary Na reason a plane ne ba ha ne say or say plane no e be refueling. And now my staff na bread omo jo ma home. Omaye unya minister busane say plane ni free Ghana no e kon hemfa. These are legitimate questions are esi ebusa no. Say plane ni free Ghana no e kon hemfa. Uye no free wa private jet na e say e ba Ghana ha e be nya fort etna ha 13 days no. E free Ghana no e sa kon hemfa because from asem catch was say adequate plane be see and say normal per certification Ghana ha. Okay, after 13 days now we see plane in every year no. What was the next destination of the plane? Idea minister so timbe church Ghana say ampa onya certification of Ghana and go Europe. Now say e call back to Grand Canaria ho. Where your questions are, you expect minister no say obetimi abeye ahoa no ama Ghana fo nyat. Ama yenya onwa say in a spate of just about 3 getting to 4 months. NDC are buying a buy 3 different instances. Normal a pia babonting, cocaine one sem secondary, cocaine one sem Cape Coast. Playing ya bisu, what your fans say, and nobody nyanya information ye, but what your fans allegedly cocaine one sema, a see aba, I can was them. Any supplement, no my you couldn't walk. Share, maybe a Ghana for ref. Oh my. As far back as in March 2014, the Chivela for a carry documentary, unmidi omodo toso, was a Ghana becoming a smuggling hub for drugs, computers, and weapons. 2014, the Chivela. Sad story now United Nations for NIA or more Ghana. Said we feed you with respect to Oba and Oba. 2014, Ghana haya. Ababa webi efa 12.5 kilogram of cocaine. Edifa Ghana ye VIP. No sell cra diplomatic passport. Sebi diplomatic passport. O my hunu kofo o me entitled diplomatic passport. Ediko history airport. And na history airport na me ofo kwache na kwa the cocaine no koye. 2014. NPP ba bem. Ghana are signatories to 3 major international conventions and treaties. First one, the United Nations Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime, ANTOC. First, yes, I am member of the International Convention Against Illicit Traffic in Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances. Yes, I am member of Financial Action Task Force, FATF, on combating money laundering and terrorism financing. NPP Baba. Now, there's a Ghana, you didn't say, if I knew Bohon and you born any Sebi, Sika, and for council, I didn't for mouth for close. To the extent that Financial Action Task Force, a label Ghana in the grey list. Say, you label in the grey list that. A chesa o mano, your maya, sebi, dream, nubone, efa manso, money laundering, efa manso, even terrorists, it's me ball my bed or more palmoko, they'll secret in the poros. Emma, EU, listed Ghana as a high risk country. A high risk nature say, your maya, ye be your kind and comforting nubone, efa your memoko. It took NPP administration, and no count it, a mere day, money laundering, anti-money laundering act about 2020. A tighten collaboration between various agencies and international agencies, no. And Sana, year by 2022, no. And more from year free, sir, grey list, no. Any high risk country, no bono con. O my, it's no maybe say SR static. In Abaya Sebi, even 6 months.
The government is not concealing this information or throw it out there to ensure. That's why the national security took pressmen say, Mumbediachi, Yenko, yenko hwe ye boy homodin asoman ye chichi saa nyoma we nyina e kire se ye expose say wa betra bia no ye fa oni ago. What then becomes your challenge? Because that's my worry.
You see,
this is a government that maybe Nana Montuno person will come along with it. So, yeah.
Between me and you, ye pese say be say eduma security for you. Say yes so your private intelligence no my SU. Ghana ham my men country obi antimi fa no me BNC.
Ghana.
Yes. No matter what. Say be for public service by uncle for Konya. Your uncle for be was so omodo man. Information said the NDC forecast on more position, then confirm more information. Sasna is position information. I say supplement, sa gold buy kuhuye, any scan your coin. At the Quantia National Security for any camera, any media for the omachino. They thought said they were going to expose certain people. At the Quantia secondary, Cape Coast, Omama Bontin, Ebeka say, oh, I'm called for gold. 150 million, 350 million year corner, you quite exposing call for. Say be any Ghana. And the question is say, okay, what me the cameraman, et me quiet sa no more when now. And I did tell her say, some planes too ne be suhon. What also prevented them say, come off a cameraman could be a Chilean kosher. Question you busane say, what the sad two instances no. Sapi man Ghana for say pursue in your update. Cape Coast secondary. Sa gold cocaine wants me worth $500 million. They pursue who wants him. Now, I know them no cross a dream. Minister, the Facebook war. In an attempt to explain, say, made plane nearby. Now, a more time now say, could try plane beer, and no, made sir, but number no, N86.
Difference in numbers.
864 AM. And at the SU account was seminal, M823 AM. And it's how play now, Okucha buy no, if you find a buy.
When you try,
oh, you're for Sukwache, and on the Facebook or a down. So we want to establish a sub play no, if you find. And now, two, the minister no, Ekas oh, ABI play now. A buy ya a beboade who equipment buy and Abiano. I'm giving the benefit of that. Yeah. Oh, me politicize the man. Abia play now, a buy and non-buying. Yeah. But unfortunately for him, that picture now, play now the Panadas ya or fix the time. ASR N864 AM no. Now say you wow come my yare for you, you real moon I am your modro. Is it the Kobasa? And to host your idea, say minister and Bible teaching. But you see, on my emblem, your friend be preponderance of probability. Oh, say, and same will have possibilities and probabilities be a woman. And see, crime, now say cases be a bar. Wouldn't mean not direct evidence, say, my coach or my hand, say, we did dream. Then, on my hand, no maybe or better, so maybe or better, the casa be or becassa. Ebi I'm sure my here, or my here to say, but I'm far from Biao. Musafun asem. Ebi na NDC for you. Ebi na fusu kwachi eyen. Why are they in the haste? Say Mpensenpensenmu say Mama Security Committee Security Agencies in Directive. Say Munshishim. Money Mpensenpensenmu. Omunya ntenase. Omunhia. In fact, Osabe Nyabonten ka say Omato Monsa friend team for John 1940 by. Inti quickly responded. Say Obian friend, or no Bian share, let a bien noir or invitation be noir a war. And the question is, Ira for Sukwachi, when ya information way here, Hannah catch them and said, or my friend, Iran team for John on quiet. Two, my. The Simon Naka said, and somewhere cost you now. Sir, security agencies here. You are aviation security woman boy. O my what is Makasa? Ghana police, what is Makasa? Nako, what is Makasa?
Maybe that's where we have to channel our energies towards, because I'm getting worried that such a sensitive issue, it take Anna Felix Bekawe, and 19 job Bekawe is bigger than the two personalities at this point. Because these are entities that are supposed to speak to the matter.
Yes.
But it's also worrying that through Reverend Tim Fojo, more than CB, who said, because clearly the narrative, I'm also just checking the Grand Canary and checking the numbers and all those things, is contrary to what the minister said. Why don't you knock all of us off? And then you're inquiring because the holes in the communication of the minister are obvious, no doubt about that. But multiple presentations, I say, more just to get a certain attention or get a certain feel. We cannot jostle like that with this country. That's the point.
If we say, the posture of Honorable Intim Fojo was to provide information to the government. Maybe Omamba Pebia say, "Who say be a suspicion? That be Koswa." I said the NSA.
I'm
paying for extra sote. And so yet banaka as a cabinu ya so regina ye boy and sema Intim Fojo. Say why are there say be one can and one to no twa aban adwenesi so say plane you bia ba bi so o memwa. Enti yen hwehwem ye musa say plane no efrin fa na besi ye de na besi ye keye ye na ba say do okay.
But we know as many more worry when we have aviation people at work still, when we have the CID at work, when we have the NIB at work, the National Security at work, NACOM, and none of these entities.
And so far, because you know why? Because they are being prevented from talking.
Nobody is being prevented. Did you do it during your time? Did you prevent somebody?
Of course,
I'm saying, did you prevent people from talking your time?
But that's
what I'm saying. That let's not even go there. You did not prevent anybody from speaking to the facts. Why do you assume today that somebody is preventing somebody? It's worrying. We can leave that place. It's worrying.
The posture of Aban 24. Because why? And then Nilam Teva under point. No, I saw no kasa. Omani Boama. No, I saw no kasa. Suhini, no asora no akasa, Mutala, no asora no akasa, Ofosu Kwachi, no asora akasa. Why? Adentina say indeed, bibie no one we have nothing to hide that. Adentina ye ma agencies na nyo meduma. In any case, o man penny kra, ye man penny say ye ma security agencies for no entrance in ye aduma. Na say be omo nya aduma for report maye, omo ka hwenkyere, omo kan cho so ntimi nya aduma. Na wo so afo abati asim. Na wo na wo kyerechire mu a and now, security agencies for the
maybe he has a briefing. That's why I'm Pedro Pamjo. Let's try and get out to the minister for him to get.
I'll be very happy. Say, Musabekan. Now, one say briefing or what? O man penia Ghana ya to Abama no any. Our man penny my directive say abejo konko tenase any investigation. Now, wo say we no the to Abama. Now, we timbe kanta do man penny ekan. In any case, baby, we have you a foot scratch. So, come man penny. They say why undermine the authority of the president.
The last time I heard him talk was on Nikosi. He said that he has the express consent of the president to speak to the matter.
President Emeka Bibia, so man, because the president Emeka and the Ghana Funi.
I say better than on Wakasa, any man paying the money.
The committee now on man penny say what no, Obeka Dada Ghana for. If Ofosu Kwachi Asema Wakano is anything to go by, it means say on man penny the Obetro in the Facebook wall, we should take it with a pinch of salt. Chef, Omaye, ebe se asem no, be de manu siwa, no ma miasa wona so. The beer do say for the sake of credibility of this country, because no me ekoso nya, my underestimate say international community omu hu de ekoso. And no me bia no hu ebe koso o mem ho a omo nya we. Na say CIA ni MI6 na enu enya adwuma. The fact that say Omaye din oma ka manual tum no doesn't mean so many the ekoso. And the United Nations for Beka says it's a worrying issue. There should be investigation. Before say United Nations Beka said there's a worrying issue. There should be investigation. Omai no ndoka. And the one idea and you can say by this time you beka NPP as beka this asem. Ka ye jama security agencies for ni your maduma. But question now, when you have to quite a super busano, a man, and they say, one, you all my flight itinerary. Because as government spokesperson, so the workers away information, what Timber Trans say plane, and no man seen the woman. my say your flight itinerary na ebe hu be a plane free by me boa and two before say plane no ebe land o Ghana ha no certain there was a communication between the plane and the air traffic control.
Of course those details are easy to get out there
and to them and aviation and the aviation say be same plane to me free
baby am obi share mu say keke there's coordination
ufrin fa and eba and this information is easier a bit masa aka me boa and two was in plane be see Ghana there was a thorough inspection.
Yeah.
How many thorough inspection? Nakok me boa.
Yeah.
Airport aviation.
Yeah.
National security.
The intelligence unit to be there.
Intelligence here we are. Omu we are. So omu nya nisa. I think for record purposes, omu file a report. Me boa.
Yeah.
Report no way. Etosu miensa. Ye pese busa ira fosu kwachi. And say plane bi a be to every Ghana ha bia no. Air traffic control in the next destination.
That's correct.
And the person Busan says, "I have two planes. If we Ghana hano, I call back to Gran Canaria now. Now said, Bakwa was still obey RA3 certificate no, or call Europe. Now so one call Europe. Fair, am I for Bibi Antonja? Before I say me bad, but don't come up out. Fair, many. Even security experts for Bia Omuni Ghana. As far back a big crowd with US. Edin Komo. Ghana haya Masanin Kofo Edin Komo about how sa drug trafficking no any sa money laundering a year juma. Oh dear, young father, ye can't Ghana some tone. I'm just giving you a general picture. Omuni say it's difficult to travel with drugs from countries to countries. And a woman say it's difficult to carry money from one country to another country. And to modus operandi say, say normally almost 30 free a cry ya blacklist from that. Ebia Venezuela, Panama, and South Korean islands never hon. Cocaine no o scan only to me found quite direct to UK. Only to me found quite direct to US. And what they do in say play no a two free island hona. Essay Yanich. And the told be a plane to see safe have maybe or her security near a loose. Plane the bet may swab 5 days, 10 days, 12 days. Neswa. Planes near Coban, Coban, a book plane for free to me ba. No must swap it and no man, not plane for Edico. And it's no man no more operating. One share. Why do you best plane I be so 10 days, 12 days, 15 days, and call baby. For you know, I had maybe to a BT system, but BT system, but where dinner. And so, Obi by chance a catch or say, plan a beso member 13 days. Plan a beso, baby a free ban, a suspicious. And to men friend Diagra, now free says Sebi, have ban or power. And Sebi, I dare no cry, no crow, only who need public crowd for a man, young Kataswa. It will come back to hand the country. To me, sell Europe for Suquach, any end this before. Or maso manua or modi renting for your atom. Oh, that's not by now. As a Kayin, I boy and some man say, I some crowd work can crown. Sebi, or your mamba pa, young question you win you crum. See, when you cry womb, even assume that meeting say, who Sebi and Tissa crowd, it up our credibility as a country. A chairman of no confidence who cries, but
you also don't deliberately put out stuff that you think you cannot substantiate. So it is not a question of say, Anya Sampa and I say simple and Anya Simpa. Those kind of dynamics. Where we are now, Pedoba can dear Fasuka, the Reverend Tim for Joaka, Yankasia checks, is becoming disgraceful.
Very country.
To the country. Why? Not MPP, not NDC.
But why?
It's becoming so worrying. Because Ambassador, the worry is that with all this intelligence that we have, yeah, a funny country that we cannot see through. This is what has happened in this country. And we have all the agencies around NACOC, we have NIB, we have National Security, we have all those people relevant to ensure this will be safer. Then a whole country, for the past 10 days, is back and forth. Playing this year, playing NC, playing the buy, playing this one, we play a different IR for, we play anyway, playing tie buy, playing the Can you imagine?
You see?
It's not, and I don't like the game of MPP and DC because this is a very critical matter.
Yes,
if we do that MPP NDC, please NDC, hear me out. It is a resetting agenda we believe in. And one of the cardinal principles, transparency and honesty in terms of governance. What is your problem? Because it's becoming worrying. If you look at the narratives now, we've spoken to experts as well. I mean, I'd mention the experts, so what is there that we are hiding? Openness, probity, accountability, transparency, patriotism. How do we push forward? It's more. And it's so funny. When we sat here and we always do the criticisms, the real criticisms, you were with us. I don't know why today you cannot simply come and just explain matters to us. There are times that the NDC pointed out certain flights that has got into this country. And they were ordering and directing in opposition, directing the intelligence units to ensure that this matter does not lie. Why? What has changed? What has changed? There's a governance in this country, this part of the world. You know, we don't have principles. As politicians, as Ghanaians, we don't have principles again. Asemsia, yebedi amanyosem sa galamsi amanyosem. ECG containers amanyosem. Plain Abel and amanyosem. So how are we solving the problems of this country? How? We're going for this break. When we are back, I think every Ghanaian should be worried. But we should be worried. And people should stop now. Well, if you've just joined us, Amanda Soguso na Oshe, hi bedroom on Adom TV, Multi TV. So the next 15 minutes, you better say G from 5:45, we copy 9:25. And the General Secretary, New Patriotic Party, Lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodua and Education Commodity. So we are back, Lawyer. Because of your brilliant, maybe we'll do some 1 or 2 conversations. Then I make me round party quickly near our papa. What are the other matters that the NPP is worried about?
I said, Oshe, the say no more cost to a member. Edka mass termination of appointment. Now, me di most central funds on Yakaka. Me di civil society organization on Yao. Me di TUC for Yao. Me di public service workers union for Yao. In fact, me di Christian council. Any religious group I work Ghana on your pa. Fair. Yet to Chroma. And chief of staff, Ura Julius Debra. Eddie Carter be Babon said on 10th February 2025 said Omo ya form abandonment bia after 7th December. Sa appointment ni na no ye revoke. Because against best practices. Oma samade bae no. Oho, ne yehu se papa no be odi asem ne nam no. Eno ho nsusuaso no. Dachi bi ebe ha o man no. Oma Ghana institutions bi e wo mem ha bia no. One me ya adwen se before se ye betima fa nipa e wa ban so ye no. Se ye capture budget mu ansa for the year. The 2024 budget, no. Say ye Ghana Education Service, say ye Ghana Health Service, say ye Good Kono. Say no money yes capture budget. Budget no for 1 year, me boy. And as to set time obi be fa nipa e wo aban so ye no. So far as say it's within the budget year no. Or my how can he say it breaches best practices? O fa nipa man e there be said nipa ebinim ko adwuma omunye bibia kra there be I say e bae na bia ye ka say yan capture no budget no aba na ma keep preparation say ye be fa san kofo mu a eno kwa dey tia public financial management act eno wa be bia bit ma say charge you we can be charged for causing financial loss but so far as say ye dey call parliament na parliament agya tum say afi no teacher for amotima form ya ma approval next form with mama ya ma approval no eno no issue wo mu ye dey
They are quest to practice good governance and a lead to termination, revocation.
And I'm very surprised, sir. Obeti said, NDC for because NPP apparently so BB says you all. Yes, it is true, sir. During transitional period, you are suffering from a key comment, but I throw a challenge to them. So among can say nipa NPP pencil, you buy a terminate to my point, my family trouble. However, NPP apparently so kaya issues near where your mass transfers. And say be ya transfer on Kofu. And no kwano so monte ase. E ma mo amunwam bi kwa mo ha kra no e die Kofu anim e no mo e court. But in any case, o say Kofu a ye form 7 December, omo ye Kofu a best practices no ye nyu omo film. Which means say obi e fa no before 7 December they can ho ni asem.
That's correct.
O share institutions are me bo hu dia. First one, SNIT. SNIT Kofu a omokoye adwuma omokoye interview nyina no. Ebi before December 7th. Yama makotena fie. Oye SNIT through Youth Employment Agency, mechanization. Omo a ye ma approve say omo public service I interview omo call mechanization na even before December 7th no. So omo kotena fie. Oye ni through VRA, omo my appointment November 2024. I take effect 2nd December. Yes, I'm cutting a fee. NCE, and confer a mama appointment 2017 July. Omo nya confirmation. You can't when you confirmation. It means what could do public service interview. Confirm it be 20th July 2018. Yes, I'm cutting a fee.
July 2018.
2018. Oye ni through NHIS and confer a mama appointment October 15th, 2024. Yes, so I'm cutting a fee. Ghana Maritime. Okra de bobo say airtime. And confer a mama appointment 3rd June 2024. Yes, so I'm cutting a fee.
Overstaffing. Overstaffing. That, and then the Papa de Betina Joy and gave some reasons why those instructions should be carried through because society amongst them, manticra and overstaffing. People are there.
There's a difference between say obi yeman appointment. Okay, because of institution no baby edu yemfa obi a. Ana obi wo ha say bi oti ni fie no. Wonim wadwuma mu nsem. Board ana ma approval. Ana ya capture budget mu. And your ma approval say you found for adwuma. And such a person man can be no in any case. About we campaign no ye. As the 24-hour economy and the bo member. O my want is asem.
They are still on. Yes,
you can't say 24-hour economy no. You per say ye shift. Ebi be ya nopa. Ebi be ye numre. And you say anopa na overstaff no ha enumre so e. And the career quite there's a caban demonstrating say the 24-hour economy no or they shall see. Now, I can tell you say and conform my you modi nyina omo da se no kokot. Ebi e di kan am call for interpretation. Ebi also you almost su aban no. And I can tell you say conform mo bia say you dey bo me dey be bo. Now, at the country am board TUC, a board Public Service Workers Union say president that NDC for a source is telling us in future no public servant be anyone adwuma guarantee. And I'm very surprised by now TUC for NTC abontin ko demonstration ko strike. Public Service Workers Union enter NTC abontin because obi ya confirming in 2018 our public service worker. Now abide to me ba eka say may you the continue. It means on my hand, obi oye adwuma of public service bian. Aban bi asesa otuma show na catch so you wedi. Obi antimi taking on.
But that should not be encouraged.
Yes,
that should not be encouraged.
I agree with
that
you.
That should not be the order of the day.
I agree with you.
That is not the best practice.
I agree with you. And that is why I'm surprised leadership of what TUC, all Public Service Workers Union, close sack, any portfolio in ano, or Muntimi Yan, who didn't conscious are buying, do away you know, nyadwin, when Jaya, you be the Juma Begu form. And to mind, maybe I will never encourage it. But what it means is it's nano. So be yes, I do ya. Am I to say moral right? Ben,
no, but let us all fight and condemn it now, so that tomorrow so be behavior or this president is not healthy for us as a country.
And what are we doing? It's the same when there's some court. Your job public servant now on their own. The mother body is not with them. The mother body is not taking any steps to let the government know say yemfa say we NPP ni yemfa say we NDC ni nemum suban na wo dan ni no and na dia ye as public service workers union na say TUC e be pena akoso because e be bo man no na me dia rewe ye me ya say o man yon kofo bi wo ha genuinely they were not happy with normal NPP aman ye say be institution ye perfect and to bi wo ha oto sante kwoto aba ma Ira Mahama say Ira Mahama so oba obesesa o man no Emma, the fact, original 7 January, it is simple. So, catch it say, Baby or Baby or Mpensenpensenmu Obia. Now, no baby NPP are my year Ukrainian, not pencil, it be in your floor. So, is it the Ghana, you are Mpensenpensenmu Mahama, a council? No, CEOs are more 2 or more years I do it. Fair public service, CEO be acting CEO. Who knew to me, say, obey and conform without approval of the board. Now, omo na nkofo dey asem court. Na court bua say oma bo man ka. Na nkofo na ma terminate oma appointment no. Omo compensate to oma. They have caused financial loss to the state. See obi anu wa act na say be wo tuni sen board. And to woni board on what basis? And I say staff for all public service are confirmed in 2017-2018 who acting CEO without board also why you need. And you cannot rely on the directive for irregulars there. Because any case, as someone call, I will say from December 7.
That's correct.
And before
Julius Debrez's own are distinct from what is happening now.
Yes.
Julius Debrez never said that.
It's totally different.
So I know they are specific. I see in federance of good governance, those that got the appointment after December 7, how they are looking at those matters. In fact, he dealt with the institutions, got the data before this had the But this is not the directive from the chief of staff.
And on what basis now? Who terminate my appointment? So my when you find 20 years, I carry my say Chinebi whether
no. We need to stop it. It's not about Chinebi. The more you talk about Chinebi, you are condoning this president and saying, say, the aftermath, and nobody has the courage to talk about it to get on moral grounds. That should not be the case. And yet, but clearly, who said we are supporting that it is the best practice for us? But we can appeal and continue to make that drum that noise. So, as I say, a bounty as you say, Obia Juma, if you want to, if you see, if you Bosume Bear and what tree. Yentimi fiti putu empiani nsi nchensa. These are public civil servants.
Public servants. And conform my public service commission interview. Oma go through probation. Yes, I confirm one. Board the one minister or her board now approve it. Now one person will be acting CEO. Also by what terminate my appointment. Oh Ghana.
Okay, so Jubilee House is here because a change of guards and they say Brano almost such a move. Na enyoma ekoso o kama eno na ekoso is live right now our Jubilee House enti ebo mahweka kra kama enti de wo hodo no ye be wrap up general because of the time
on my medawas but just take note say na me boa aban ni 100 days obedi no the patriotic party ye be press conference ama the true state of the nation after 100 days. No man make it come in no cry a tip of an iceberg. You can claim in Ayaka. Said the man tell you a Mahama before man January 7th. On April, I think it's almost 100 days in Besson 11 for 14th April.
14th or 15th
April back. We are because Easter now ban NPP you better us. Now you're my Ghana for. Normal cost for memoir. You buy ye adwuma ye Ghana force ye kwatenachi maybe back me no be a anko ye you lessons now so you continue to be a responsible opposition party normal cost Ghana for
an opposition party that the center is not holding. How do you fight government?
My name center na I break ya kan wasa because
things are falling apart.
Menim anger of fiber.
The center is not holding.
Center in the
There's so much chaos noise in your party.
Me who is that? Share or my so party be our elections. Na in Kukuba, even the shock. Say you got to aba me lose. It takes time for certain people even to come to reality. Say you got to aba anye. And the boy cry what I say when how to even get the courage. Say bet my story. Yes, she normal you know. Idea eba accusation beba hey NPP you winning 2000 NDC accusation only 2001 sir you lose 2009 then mum they here to year and such a ya beba party nim any kwan befa so a obetimi akari party fo nyina ho se yanom ampa yakoto aba no said ye hwehwe ye sanka ye tena se na de bia no etoto mane ye ho we ya ye sei a ye be wie no Ghana na entwen ye. And so it's hard time to be a catch a party for say, yes, no matter what, say free or my penny that though, say free party, national party, say free flag bearer, say free officers, so say free BBA, but be a dream dear. Yes, party.
Okay.
And the share party new year, I couldn't always say back or twaba. You quack or twaba, who free say will be now one your best son, but Master Son. But yeah, measured of and some yeka. Then I can assure you, you're Professor Makukwe. The committee adwuma omo ye no almost 1 week extension and acha a week omo the omo report in beba omo the report in ba steering committee betenase ye be share report no if you be connect if you neck be national council the SABA be a restructuring BSA all party member party na sorry say gina no e be ho adwuma that one I can assure you o my me be tell of the car say I was going to run a very transparent and very peaceful parliamentary and presidential primary. Taka the same assure party for say no maybe a see a dear party bar party and go for buffy and go for to die and no maybe a relationship between party near buy no maybe a course and go for near junior. Now maybe one restructuring about. You better sitting now.
So after the Easter break, you come back for New Patriotic Party and matters arising.
Yes, I turn my year. There are 2 states of the nation area. Now, you better say
okay, so thank you so much. Lawyer Justin Kodua. And good morning to the former DC Biakoye, Honorable Millicent Kaboki Kabo. Good morning to you. And then this one to Uncle Tony on Agboba Road. Good morning. You are enjoying the discussion. Rudy Dimomi to good morning to everybody. Osheti Biano. We thank you so much. We appreciate you as well. We don't mind here coming Adoma. The best have a very great day and a positive week. Thank you.